Well, one of India's largest power grid companies, state-owned electric utility companies, Power Grid Corporation of India, has actually come out with its results. They're talking about a company that transmits about 50% of the total power generated in India on its own transmission network. It's a very important result to be tracked, given the fact that it's one of the largest listed players as far as this particular sector is concerned. So overall, when you're talking about the results have come in broadly in line with what the street was anticipating. In fact, when you're talking about the results, the core EBITDA has actually come in slightly above what the ET Now poll was anticipating. So looking at the numbers on a line-by-line basis, revenues were seen at close to 9,100 crore rupees. Revenues have come in at around 8,900 crore rupees. A marginal miss over there, but broadly in line with what the street was anticipating. The core EBITDA was seen at around 7,500 crore, but the EBITDA has actually come in at close to 7,900 crore rupees. So again, quite a strong set over there. And in fact, margins, which were seen much lower this time around, has actually come in quite strong, just around 200 basis points lower when you're comparing it on a year-on-year basis. A very strong set, and especially when you're talking about the operational efficiency seen by the company. Profitability has come in broadly in line at 1980 crore rupees. Again, now this particular number, remember, Power Grid is an essential service, essential commodities. Now, given the fact that the company largely has a regulated business models, the numbers would have been higher. But remember, the company actually gave a consolidated one-time rebate of a little over 1,000 crore rupees to DISCOMs as well as the Power Department of states and various union territories, and this was mainly to pass on to the end consumer on account of the COVID-19 pandemic, and this was against the billing that the company saw of April 2020 and May 2020. Now remember, the company mainly engaged in the business of transmission of electricity, and tariffs are regulated in terms of the CERC Tariff Regulations. So broadly, what they are trying to say is that the company operates, number one, as an essential service provider, so the lockdown really did not impact any kind of PPAs or any kind of agreements that the company already had in place. However, what you're looking at, a one-time rebate, which is something that has gone ahead and hit the profitability of the company this time around. Despite that, it appears as though the company has come out with a very robust set of numbers. In fact, operationally, it has managed to beat the street estimates. Also, according to the company's press release, the Government of India guidelines ensures the transmission units and services fall under the category of essential services and were therefore exempted from the lockdown. So overall, what you're seeing is that this particular company, despite taking multiple hits, multiple one-offs, given that it has a very regulated business model, has come out with a robust set of numbers. Interesting to see how the stock reacts to this particular set.